New CSGO pro tricks that pros use but you don't. Basically yet another pro tricks video, and we're gonna start it with a big bang. But it would be nice if you subscribe before that, because my life is worthless before 1 million subs. Sarsan will be the first guy that we feature today, and firstly he climbs on top of other big boys. You should have seen this move. He gets on top plus bangs, and this is the big successful bang that I mentioned before. Then he throws these amazing flash bangs that I'm gonna talk about in a second, and he also molotovs window. Easy lineup, just stand in the tunnel entrance, aim lower part of those bomb site boxes and jump throw. Molotov will bounce off from the wall and burn down large area outside B window, making enemy's life extra uncomfortable over there. Now to the flash game. You may have seen this supportive flash. It's decent because it doesn't blind your teammates, only enemy side, but it lands on the ground. The one that Sarsen used, just aim above the black window and run throw, pops behind the second wall edge and very high in the air. Flashing also some awkward positions that the first flash just can't reach. Surely they may see the flash coming, but enemy needs to decide now whether they face your teammates and get full blind, or dodge the flash plus waste time so your teammates can get up and close to their faces. The height of the flash is just brutal. Believe me, if you didn't know anything about this supportive flash before, it's completely safe to throw even in pugs, and it should make your B rushes way more effective. Next up, Nuke, and who else than top 1 team in the world for now, Astralis. Here's their triple nade stack onto silo. An idea is simple. Some players often stay in this silo corner position to hold any outside aggression, so they just wait a bit, give T some time to get to the corner position, and then preemptively triple nade it. Plus in this successful case they pretty much start the round in 4 vs 5 situation just because of 3 accurate nades. Super general. Another tip from Astralis and Clave's POV. Although Carrigan throws this regular good CT smoke from long that most of you should know, Astralis still finds a way to abuse it with the following 2-man tower at the right side of CT spawn. Clave gets on top of Sipnix and enjoys top-notch one-way vision, plus deletes Voxic with this nice little one-tap. I'm pretty sure that even after the first frag, Mouseports only called out the short defender because it's near to impossible to see Clave in CT spawn. Feel free to use this 2-man tower in your future games, and why not with M4A1S, as one-way smokes work the best with silenced weapons, plus M4A1S is the most powerful gun in CSGO with a silencer on it. Alright, Perfecto Overpass. It's Navi's eco, and the only piece of utility they have is smoke in Perfecto's hands. They hope to make hard Legion's potential B take harder with this one. He waits till mid-round, hugs the wood edge in water, crouches, plus aims at this white painting corner on the wall. If you now left click throw, it'll give you perfect smoke to cover left side pillar. Enemies either need to wait it off or push through it, and both options are pretty okay for you as you gain some more room to move around here. A very close distance simple lineup, but sometimes that's all you need. Next up, Inferno and Steel run boosting through the smoke to hopefully catch Liquid off guard. This is one way how to open up the B bomb site in 3 vs 5 situation. Site wide open, and since they took it by surprise, they have room to work with. They do this nice open plant plus push construction. Too many people plant in the corner even when bomb site is wide open, but this bomb spot is way better if you don't go full banana because you have clear vision from coffins. It's better to peek it from CT, and even from banana it's not that bad. So next time when you plant the bomb, just think it through from which direction you are going to defend it. Many of you want to see details for Mirage, and this episode has Mirage covered with multiple small ideas. The first one comes from Nav. You can help your teammates at middle with similar flashes, and when you still rock this upper edge position and feel that someone may have pushed ramp, then here's your go-to nade. This bounce is just phenomenal. It nicely hurts the corner position and at the same time has some style in it. Enjoy! 1, 2, 3, 4. Vertigo, and we're in Tapson's POV. He positions himself on this floor line, aims like shown, plus when it's the right time then left click throws. It's a molotov for this middle ramp / shortcut area. Then he moves forward plus gets stuck into this corner, aims like shown, plus jump throws this smoke to block off CT. All that to do their pistol round B execute. I haven't watched that many Vertigo games myself, but this molly is actually one of those low risk high reward nades that should be kinda default when you take middle. In this particular round he missed it a bit, but when you take the same safe position, just aim a bit down from the roof edge and left click throw, it should get all this area over here so they can't hold those annoying angles unless they smoke it. Very nice. Check POV on Mirage. When usually everyone flashes middle over the buildings, then here's a different flash. Stand behind triple. Aim at the left top corner of this wooden thingy, and when teammate is ready to peek with the flash, then just little run throw. It flies through the connector and pops close bottom mid, leaving enemy side no chance to dodge it. In this round it was also extra successful, resulting in a one easy frag to a full blind Maka. It's simple to execute, and depending on how far you run, you can play with the flash distance. Feel free to try it out yourself. Once again, Overpass B bomb site, and we're gonna continue with easy smoke track here from Xantarus' POV, alternative monster smoke lineup from B bomb site, because I have only shown you 4 of them and you want to know at least 101 of those. Ground corner position, corner aiming spot, left click throw, and it gives you in front of the monster smoke that may lure your enemy to find a gap here, so watch out for it, but at the same time it's just so easy corner lineup, and if they think this gap benefits them, then they are wrong. You can barely see anything and it's not a one way. Inferno and the guy with some golden ideas, Steel. Easy to remember lineup for banana nade from deep B side, hot quad position, aim at his corner. If you feel it, then run a bit plus jump throw. If anyone is in the car position, then their HP number after the collision should be lower than Simple's average frags in one game. Safe yet effective lineup for all the B bomb site players. Pretty much nothing to lose, use it well. Next up, Mirage. As ladder room is one powerful place to be in, either as a T or CT, Team Big has tools for that. And in this round they show how to burn this place down with 2 simple molotovs. I believe Sarsen called this whole move. He throws this loosey-goosey molotov to lower ground, plus then holds it for potential guys who doesn't like to smoke. In this round though, ladder room was as clean as my second YouTube channel's community tab. Tizian likes to do it more organized though. Firstly, vent has to be broken, then he positions himself according to the line on the wall, aims in the middle but a bit under the vent's top edge, plus left click throws. His molly gets all the upper area in ladder room, and both molotovs combined, you can call this place Tinder for a while, because it looks hot and cool but nothing really happened. Next up, Dust2 and Sviat's version of a good long flash. He backs himself into the box corner, aims like shown, plus jump throw. Slash is very calculated and pops exactly on top of the long corner. It may beat its alternatives because it pops a bit closer to the enemies, as it doesn't go behind your teammates but above them, and since the flash pops straight up from your teammates' heads, it still doesn't hurt them. Surely a great alternative to improve your long game. Alright, Train and Frozen's POV. It's not that much of a trick, just a clever sound play. Tees often like to jump spot above pop to get info, so Frozen hears the jumping and times his push in between the jumps to catch Adren off guard. Awesome stuff. Let's see Adren's POV as well. It seemed easy, like taking candy off from a baby, although Adren is 30 and Frozen 19 years old. Now we are in Eyes of Elige on Inferno. An interesting safe CT side top mid smoke from him mid round. He backs himself into the motor corner, aims like shown on top of the wood edge, plus jump throw. Smoke flies higher than Allen Iverson at his prime, bounces off from the skyboxes, and finally lands as promised, CT side top mid. This is how Elige does it. Nice and sweet. Next up, Mirage again. So all Mirage lovers should be happy to like the video because of the amount of Mirage clips. Joni firstly throws bunch of other nades, but we are here for the fancy lined up flash that you can see in about 2 seconds. It's nice and deep. In order to mimic it, hug the barrel from the right side, aim at the door corner, press W and A till your crosshair is above the second window, and release your left click throw. If you do everything correctly, it should look something like this. Flash blinds most of the angles in deep B apps as well, so great piece of utility to delay potential execute or to just light the night gamers rooms up for a couple of seconds because their screens will be wider than their teeth. Alright, here's today's video's thumbnail star, Kenny S on Dust 2, and the move itself is actually pretty weird, but these are the small details you need to use against Astralis, as it's kinda default to Molotov close doors to push CT side back. Kenny just fakes the Molotov, throws it too high so it explodes in the air, and teammates use the distraction to push out middle. A simple yet cool fake that would only work at the very top level of CS. In your lower level games, rather don't waste your money like that, but even if you are a lower level player and like this type of sometimes useless content, then feel free to subscribe to brag your friends about all the stuff